Darkness settles in the horizon. But this is not a day of stress. This is a day of relaxation. Whackbeard has escorted all of his crew back down the River of Blood and back to his ship. And you all have found yourself with a moment of rest. Jacqueline, what are you doing with this rest?
Jacqueline, I haven't talked to him forever. Jacqueline, first up, tries to rest in a patch of flowers that aren't, blown the fuck up from landmines or aren't a secret turret in disguise.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the surrounding area, there's definitely some neat stuff here and there. You do find, in a lot of cells, there's corpses. Seemingly drained of all blood.
Oh yeah, we should. Jacqueline is trying to rest in a nice little patch of flowers. Turns over, and looks at one of the cages with a corpse looking right at them, making eye contact despite their eyes already have dried up at this point.
You can tell.
Well, I can't sleep.
Yeah, there's, it's a little bit of a restless time. Despite the flowers being fairly pillowy, you find that slumber eludes you. And as you kind of dip in and out of, that kind of in-between of wake and sleep,
oh, I just summoned a crossroad.
Everything goes monochrome.
Happens
not again.
It happens every time you activate the liminal.
And in the place of that corpse that you made eye contact with, is the Baron. He's in like an old-timey prisoner's uniform, like the black and white stripes and everything. Jacqueline!
Baron, what are you doing in jail?
Why, it's what I'm always doing in jail. I gotta get out of here, Jacqueline. You gotta set me free with the Dracula blood.
Now, Baron, you specifically requested the blood of the head Dracula.
I did do that, yeah. I did request that.
So, I'm almost there. I got all the blood keys I need here in order for us to get through.
Now, from my understanding, you just got the clown and the head drac left, right?
Yeah, it's just the two. And then there's anything in between. I know there was that mean old hag. It's a Gammy Gummy.
Yeah.
You know her?
We've met a couple of times. I don't like to talk about
They
it.
had sex.
Grelbo, god dang it, Grelbo. I told you not. I told you that in confidence.
Look, you're a freak just like I am.
I mean, that is true. It was some freaky shit. But, like, she got real possessive afterwards. It was a whole thing. You don't want to know, Jacqueline.
Yeah, no, the very touchy, very touchy person.
I wouldn't want to deal with someone who can enter my dreams at night. You know those dreams where, you think your significant other is cheating on you, and then you're, like, looking at them like, how dare you? And then it's like, oh, wait, it was just a dream. They can look at that dream.
Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling
It's
me.
kind of like, come on now, it's not real, but for them, it's very real.
Yep. Yeah, she's
And
just like in
something
there.
You know, it's just a cultural line I don't want to cross.
Definitely. Listen, Jacqueline, if you could kill her, I would appreciate it. There's no like I mean, I could maybe throw in an extra boon or something. It's not like a big thing. It's not needed for my grand plans and what have you, but you know, if it just as a solid, you know?
Yeah, no, of course.
Thank you, Jacqueline. You're a real peach.
Quick question: is she like a fey creature, or is she a demon?
She's something. I think she's a demon. I'm not really sure, to be honest. She kind of looks like a demon, but it's really hard to tell, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean lots of things have horns.
Yeah, it's true. I
And
just...
Yeah, it's like default trait number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I'm sure you'll be fine.
You just call her Allison.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Listen. You're so close, Jacqueline. I could just taste the outside.
I know you do, Baron. I'm working on it.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Now listen. Do let me know if you have anything you need. And he voips out of there.
Wait, okay.
Oh, wait. Yep. Oh, yep.
Well, now I forgot.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacqueline.
It's whatever. You're good.
Alright, I'm outie.
That was embarrassing.
Oh yeah, now you get to be where I am afterwards. What would you and the Baron do after these things?
Usually we continue our role play and beat a dead horse. Like literally, we just beat a dead horse. You think it's an actual joke, like we'd be bringing up a joke that long, but no, Baron just breaks out a horse and just beats it.
I'm aware what the Baron does to horses. What about the elephant? Is he the elephant that can never die? Is he still around?
Oh, you mean the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
I think he's still here.
I should ask.
Hey, buddy, where are you? I'm doing time.
Yeah, you glance over. Somehow, the elephant has actually made it into one of the cells.
Well, best to leave him there.
You don't know what I've seen on the inside.
I'm sure I don't.
Things. Terrible things.
Reginald, the Holly. Where's Cora?
Yeah, you see Cora, and she's just kind of slumped down, like she's been, the last few times, she's been absent, as it were, like with the docks. You can see that, the light has kind of, left her eyes for the moment, not in like a dead way, in like a she's asleep way.
Okay.
I was afraid this
For a
would
moment,
happen.
I thought you were just gonna go.
Hmm?
You see the plop of blood in the river. She's
Oh,
gone.
God.
Like sleepwalked in.
You know, it's funny you say that, actually, because Tyr is in the river.
I see his hat. Tyr, what are you doing in there?
And,
Tyr.
yeah, he just kind of floats down. You can see him just sort of, he seems like he's also asleep, but in the, like, you're swimming and you're doing, like, a backstroke, and you just kind of start floating there, and it gets really, like, relaxing, and then so you just, like, fucking fall asleep. He did that, and he's just, like, kind of floating down the river now.
I'm just imagining this hat floating in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the blood.
Yeah. In the blood, of course. Reginald, what are you doing?
Reginald, is sort of like debating whether to keep the axe or whatnot. Like, ruins the aesthetic, but I'll make it work. Supposed to be a...
I think it'll suit you.
I just want to be like a noble hero. It's just like, scary axes, not my cup of tea.
What if you drew a smiley face on it? Like, it already has the teeth, but what if you made it, like, smile? Like, grin? Like, in a friendly way?
Hold on, let me try something. Just stretching little doodles with, like, a little marker. This doesn't terrify children, does it? It moans.
Sounds pretty terrifying to me.
We try, but we'll make do.
I think it looks good. And I think it's a nice prize. If anything, you can kind of view it as a trophy, almost.
Very well. We'll make do. And, I guess you can send me the axe stats later.
Yeah. I think I sent them to you. Let me find them again. But yeah. That will be doable. And, Holiday, what are you doing?
What, still in this chamber?
There's a lot of bodies in the various corridors and what have you. Just a lot of drained husks and everything. Some of them look like they're wearing cultist garb. Others seem like villagers. There's just numerous, folks in these cells. But this was also like a moment, where you could rest. Do you have anything in mind that you would be doing during that time?
Do you mean this is like a long rest, or like what would it be?
This is a long rest. Assume this is like, this is downtime, and I want to see how you feel that.
Right. Have we already checked all the cells, or no?
Yeah, the checks that y'all made previously to kind of search the area, have been pretty, exhaustive already. There's not, like, additional loot here.
Or, like, people being held captive, right?
No, yeah, all the people, that were alive anyway were just Whackbeard's men, and they were all, escorted to safety.
Not really. What did Reginald say he was doing?
I'm just dealing with the new axe. Trying to see how it will fit in my arsenal, but I'll make do.
One thing I will say.
Yeah.
As you're kind of chilling, the notebook you picked up, the journal, you can feel like a heaviness to it.
A heaviness?
Yes. Like it's calling to you.
Okay, I opened the book.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I actually wrote the contents this time.
Yes.
Also, just as an aside, I have just received word that Tab will be able to join after all. Give me just 1 sec to update them on a thing. Okay. So you opened this journal, and I believe I described it before as a black leather journal with red trim, and you flip through. The first entry that catches your eye reads thusly: 17th of Autumn, 5361. My crew and I have chased yet another false lead. Though we did come across the wrecked vessel we sought, it was looted clean of all its riches prior to our involvement. I suspect the involvement of my beloathed bearded nemesis, as he has insisted on being a thorn in my proverbial side since decades past. Supplies are beginning to run low, and the crew restless. I fear for mutiny if we do not come upon a substantial haul in the coming weeks. I pray it does not come to this. Captain Agnes Blackfeather. You flip forward a bit further. 83rd of Autumn, 5361. Praise be to the seas. I have been given word of a treasure beyond comprehension, laying to the north of the river's settlements. My crew and I were taking rest in a ghastly tavern of ill repute, when a grisly, pale man in a field worker's garb approached me for conversation. The boldness of this individual amused me, and so I permitted him my attention. He told of a temple, playing home to unimaginable wealth. Were this his only claim, however, I may have dismissed him out of hand. I've chased claims of legendary bounty of centuries long past before, and most often they conclude with bones and dust and disappointment. It was his next claim that grabbed me. Immortality. At first I scoffed at the idea. What gift could possibly grant the lifespans of gods to a mere mortal? But something about his eyes. There was something beyond human there. I was compelled to believe his claims were genuine. Mayhaps this is what I truly need for my crew to recognize who is in charge. We disembark at daybreak. Captain Agnes Blackfeather.
Okay, real quick commentary. All I'm imagining during that conversation is like, she's just imagining he's doing a serious tone, and meanwhile, Feastwood is trying to hold in the biggest sneeze of his life.
Oh, absolutely. He was definitely like an absolute fucking. He was not smooth, but he had the audacity to address her directly. And that was impressive. But no, he was pathetic the entire time. Further still. 46th of winter, 5361. I have made a grave error in judgment, for these waters are cursed. We've been at sea for far longer than had been planned, and habited land continues to evade us. I feel as though our ship has circled the same rocks dozens of times. We've had to spread our rations thin to last them through this treacherous journey, but the time comes soon that they may run dry. I pray the restless crew does not find mine own rations kept safe from the rest of our supply. I spend more and more days in solitude. Oh, what I would give to claim our prize. Captain Agnes Blackfeather. And as you're flipping through, after a while, it becomes harder and harder to discern the exact date. At which point, the date just gets replaced with question marks. We've been at sea for countless nights. I know not how many, as after long the sun ceased to rise and mark the arrival of morning. As our supplies dwindled even further, the crew has turned on each other. Our numbers grow thin, as each deceased crewman is one less mouth to feed. I fear this place is hell itself. Captain Agnes Blackfeather. And then, rather abruptly, before all of the other pages just remain blank, like the entries just cut out past this point, reads the following entry. Date, ? I have met a man. Much of my crew has fallen, and I bore not even the strength to toss them overboard. My ship has been marooned on some sad little rock, and yet I have met a man. He was instantly charming, almost making me forget my many woes of late. And what's more, he had that same look in his eyes that I glimpsed in the eyes of that field worker all those many moons ago. He calls himself Walpurgis, and he has grand designs for this world. designs that I may take part in. All I must do is accept his gift. And who am I to turn down such an offer? Captain Agnes Blackfeather, Dracula of the Seas.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I feel like this is almost the Gutted George backstory.
Damn.
We were one vampire lord away from that just being happening.
No, this is like if George felt bad about what he did. This is pretty much like, rather than, okay, I will get into that further, but watch, Consortium. George is trying to redeem himself despite being a smelly pirate.
I just imagine fucking Feastwood comes up to George, is like, hey, I got an offer for you. No way, Cowpoke. I only listen to sea dogs.
Drives away on boat.
On tiny boats.
Tiny boat.
Now give me...
Also, I feel like there's one page missing, and it's just her encounter with the silver mummy, where it's literally just her going,
fuck.
"Oh fuck! Oh fuck! It's the mummy, silver mummy. We tried using silver on it, it didn't work. Fuck."
He fucking loves silver. What the fuck?
We had to sacrifice Lemmy in order to get him out of here.
Jesus Christ. I read all this from the book, and I'm just like, wow, this is completely useless.
Yeah.
Less than useless.
Over fucking Holiday's shoulder, or at least using Growlbow as a stool to look over Holiday's shoulder to read this.
Meanwhile, the silver mummy's right behind us.
Oh, don't tempt me.
No.
Holiday just finishes reading the notebook and just like, wow. Wow, Blackfeather was an incompetent captain in life and on death. Shuts notebook.
Meanwhile, the
That is
silver
her takeaway. Wow, she was fucking useless both times. Crazy. Some people never change.
How she managed to live for more than 5,000 years evades me.
It's called sucking up to the dark powers.
That's not the only thing she sucked. The other thing is blood.
Oh.
It's called sucking daddy's dick.
I hate that.
Yeah, she's right here.
Wait.
His daughter,
the
head Dracula's daughter's right here.
He is my actual father.
Agnes. Oh, I thought we were talking about Agnes living for 5,000 years.
Oh no, yes, we were.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah. To put the image of Blackfeather sucking the cock of fucking the head Dracula.
You know you're not making it better.
I know I'm not making it better. I'm just pointing out.
Realistically make it worse.
This is Cora. Do you know the silent spell? I think I know it. Maybe I could jump over them up.
And suddenly, suddenly Cora whirs awake.
Whoa, wait, is she?
Yeah, Cora's here now.
Oh, we do actually. Wait. Oh, we do have everyone here. I'm like, why do we have
Except for
6
Tom.
people here? I was so confused. Hello, Steph. Hi. You're still the realist one, Steph.
It's Cora.
Steph Connor's girlfriend.
No, I know. Don't worry, I know.
My partner
here as well. I just wanted to keep praising Steph for getting my evil Jeopardy question right, my hardest one, when no one else could.
But yeah. Oh, well, good morning, Cora.
Good morning. So
Cora, you just missed the worst conversation I've ever had.
Oh.
It's definitely not the worst one I've ever had.
One of the worst ones I've ever had.
I'm sure you deal with this kind of stuff all the time, though.
Dracula blood.
Look, all I can say is Baron Feastwood is dead and he's rotting in hell as we speak.
This is good. I'm glad he's dead. And I'm glad that Blackfeather is dead. Both of them are huge assholes.
Yeah, that's
Just, what now? Who is left?
Now is maybe the worst one. Aside from my father, of course, but at least my father isn't a clown. Not a literal one, anyway. Harold Quint. The Dracula of the court. No one really knows much about him. Not even my father. He was already weird and creepy before he was turned.
interesting. When was he turned in, like, order, I guess? Was he one of the more recent ones, or was he one of the earlier ones?
He was the first. Very ancient being.
He chose a clown as his first Dracula lord, really?
Well, father is an immortal. I imagine he wanted to be entertained after a while. That's my best guess, anyway.
So you're saying he thought it would be funny?
I am, in fact, saying he thought it would be funny, yes.
Was he correct? Is he funny?
I just gotta ask, are there other Draculas other than, the sevens of you?
No, it's just us. Well, there was an older fellow. Much, much older. His domain was rats, but your friend Bronco took care of that one, actually.
Okay. Yeah, no, I remember Bronco telling us that he was kind of a wimp.
Something like that.
Also, do you know if the mayor of have you been to Croque Monsieur?
A couple of times. Ventured forth into town.
Is the mayor's a Dracula? Or is he just a regular vampire?
He might just be a regular vampire. The thing you have to remember is that to be a true Dracula, you must get your vampiric essence as close to the source as possible. You understand?
Do you know where he got it?
Not sure. I could peruse over
he
my...
could be a Dracula and we just don't know. This is the only Draculas that could actually stand being around your father.
I guess that's true.
Now that you mention it, I've actually been there once before, and the mayor actually had quite a very similar essence to the Dracula lords we fought so far.
I see.
Actually, it's honestly uncannily similar now that I'm thinking about it.
Might be something worth looking into.
I've been... Like, we don't need his blood to get through the door, I'm assuming.
No. My father's chambers are locked, in a very specific way. It requires each of those close to his home to offer their blood.
Okay.
Is this Dracula potentially a threat beyond this, though, or like?
Oh, almost certainly. Yes.
So he doesn't have noble intentions running his town, then?
Oh no, if you're not, okay, then you really haven't been the Croque Monsieur. That motherfucker, all he does is fucking drink, party.
Well, yeah, but doesn't every mayor? Let's be real here.
Yeah, but he just does it for like at least maybe 30 days out of autumn month, and then he just fucking passes the hell out.
Well, yes, but there's a difference between being a useless politician and one who's actually trying to genocide their population.
Everyone knows that the Vampire Council underneath him actually runs the town.
Yes, that's what I'm... Yeah, so that's... Again, I've only been there like once or twice ever, and just on a mere diplomatic mission, but I'm just wondering if he's also in league with this whole Mount Dracula situation, and possibly, also a part of the disappearances of various other villages.
Could be an extant project of my father's that had since been abandoned. Here's the thing you must remember. he's been at this for a long time, and I am only the most recent addition, but he's always had his 7. The exact members have filtered, rotated out over the years. There are some who've remained consistent and some who have left the fray. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's one of my father's old compatriots. Probably abandoned due to poor work ethic, if I were to imagine.
And that's putting it lightly.
We could investigate. I understand you went to the southern library, the library in the southern wing of our fine castle.
Is that the one with the succubus?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh yeah, nice.
She is very nice. Very nice. There is actually another grand library. This one is headed by Gammy Gummy, unfortunately. However, it does contain much of my father's knowledge. So, if there's any records of another Dracula in the area, that would be the place.
Interesting.
Yes, because
also there was also that business with the necro dragon we should probably take care of at some point.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, a what?
Oh, you don't know.
No one has mentioned a necro dragon to me so far.
Pretty sure we mentioned it earlier.
No, you certainly did not. Not to me.
Well, here's the deal with the necro dragon. It's supposedly it's a little complicated because Reginald's sister, Reginald, she's actually here on the mountain trying to hunt that thing. Completely unrelated to the Draculas.
The silver mummy. Or Granny Gummy. It's been a while.
No, she told us she was after the necro dragon.
Oh.
I recall.
Yeah. Remember, she was all about the dragon hunting, you know.
Oh, yes.
Kind of like with that dream with your dad, where he berated you for not hunting dragons like him. Remember? In the dream episode?
Remember your sad childhood? Let's unpack that.
Real big and tried to take up the entire room.
Wild stuff.
You weren't there. You were awake. You were awake the entire.
If you're trying to
Oh
make
no,
me
I'm just being
have
nosy.
If you guys are trying to make me have a be angry at humanity moment, I will not have it. I don't hold, like, I'm not going to hold, I'm not going to have all the shit, the bad things that happened in my childhood above my head.
First off, language, Reginald.
I mean, I also remember my terrible childhood when I was almost sacrificed by my church to our patron deity. That was pretty wild.
That's some rough shit.
Nah, I'm joking. That never happens.
Oh.
We don't sacrifice humans in our religion.
Wow. And here I thought I was party to a very, very interesting conversation about human sacrifice.
Oh no, don't worry. There's plenty of other very interesting conversations to be held about my church, but that's for another time.
I mean,
Do you guys don't know anything about my church, by the way? I haven't mentioned it much because I don't really, I'm not one of those weird preacher people who goes around forcing my religion on others, but,
whenever you say it like that, it sounds like you're about to talk to us about religion.
Which... Behold the power of religion! No. No, but, no, I'm not. I may be an archbishop currently trying to become a cardinal so that I can have a bid to become the pope of my church. But you know, look, I can read the room. Don't worry.
As you say the words archbishop, your gaze gets caught on one of the cells, which appears to have a corpse in it in vaguely construction adjacent equipment.
Traffic cone on head.
Yes.
I cast fireball.
No, this is not Archibald. This would have been beforehand.
Yeah, Archibald.
Look, I haven't met anyone that makes me want to lose hope in humanity.
Reginald 20 years later. Never mind.
Oh.
I love that. I love that Reginald is he's just such an optimist. He's so hopeful. He believes in the power of like fucking he believes in people, and then Archibald comes along and just fucking ruins it.
Brother.
And his shithead brother.
It's like, oh man, that bad thing that happened in the Hag Hunters. I hope I don't meet anyone related to that guy. Hey, what's up? It's me. Oh, okay. If Penis is there, he's a fucking dickhead.
Holiday, roll me perception.
Yes. I don't like this. The skeleton to come alive and tell me about arches. I feel like I need to get my promotion to cardinal even sooner now. This is a disaster.
Would it be insensitive for me to make a bird joke here?
Yes.
Why? Can I have advantage because I'm incredibly upset?
You know what? Just because that was very funny, yes. You notice that actually that specific cell looks a little bit it's a bit different from the rest of them. Most of these cells are just like very uniform. This one actually, the bars themselves seem to be tinted gold. Very rough gold. It's clear that these cells have not been cleaned in a while. So it definitely has kind of lost its luster. But the bars appear to be gold, and focusing in closer, you see that a name emblazons the top of the cell, and the name reads Archalia.
Huh?
Sounds annoying.
Sounds awful. Is there anything left in the wreckage after I obliterated and disintegrated everything in this cell?
Nope, everything's good.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, after you obliterated I forgot you cast Fireball. Yeah, no, everything just gets, the bones get annihilated. Along with the, absolutely garish outfit. Who in their right mind would wear something like that?
I know, it's me.
I was just probably staring at me like I just randomly
I discovered time travel. Has anyone seen Landry? Ah, no, don't kick me in the portal. Ah!
It is actually Archibald canon that he has an object called the Time Parasocks. It's a pair of socks that if you build up static charge on, you can time travel.
I hate you so much.
I hate that.
It's too bad that fucking Archibald never figured out how it worked before he died.
No, he went back and saw Landry's sad backstory, and that was the last time he ever touched them. He lost one of the socks and couldn't do it again.
He said, wow, cringe, and then left.
Wow, cringe.
But anyway, as you're kind of messing about with this cell... Oh, by the way, add 6 gold bars to your inventory.
Sure.
I did say the bars were made of gold.
Wait, of the
Of the cell, yes. They're
Of the
gold
jail
cell
cell?
bars. Yes.
Okay, sure.
It was a special
Incredible.
cell.
To contain arches, bridge wizards, only gold can stop them.
Mm-hmm.
This is how this works.
Yeah.
Who-
Archibald most likely to fall for crypto scheme.
That is
confirmed.
actually true. I feel like I
This is
believe that.
completely true and absolute canon. Wait, can we have an Archibald cryptocurrency?
It's called sales bucks. He bought them all and then
No, yeah.
sales discontinued it.
That's the sales cryptocurrency, and he would definitely have his own cryptocurrency. This is real.
He tried to build off of the sales one, but failed.
But anyway,
Yes.
Okay.
as you all are kind of messing about with this cell and everything, a little boat floats up the
river?
the river. Yes,
Is it a swan boat?
it is a swan boat actually. Except the swan has like sharp teeth.
It's a
Oh.
goose boat.
And on the boat is a little friend. And if I can find this
I
friend.
cast a fireball. I'm joking.
No, don't! Hey there!
Okay, go ahead.
Hey there, everyone!
Never let me play like a fire wizard. This is what will happen ever.
Oh. Hello?
Hello there!
Jacqueline, do you know what that is?
How are you all doing?
The fuck is this?
I'm Platelet!
Okay, I definitely cast fireball now.
No!
Okay, well,
Do you
let's
even
hear
have
about-
fireball?
Are you...
Let's hear. Let's
I do have
hear.
a fireball.
Cool.
I'm also casting it.
Okay, wait. Let's hear about.
Wait! Don't you want to see the wonders of blood?
I cast 2 fireballs.
Why do you hate me?
You're a horrifying
Wait,
blood amalgam
wait,
who's
wait.
definitely a demon.
Wait.
How close are we
Wait.
to this thing?
Y'all are just kind of on the patches of
Wait.
flowers adjacent to the river. You're pretty close, I would
So
say.
we would definitely be caught in this fireball.
Yeah, no, let's not.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I'll just aim it at the swan on the other side of the river, engulfing the swan boat too.
Well, hold on. Let's hear about. Despite him being unfortunate.
Thank you. Whoa.
What are you exactly?
Why are tears? Why did Tear just show up and get really big?
My bad.
You're good.
I had to scroll up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, delete them.
Master Tear comes down and stomps this guy from
Okay.
orbit.
Also, this is the worst time to actually ask. What level are we supposed to be? 12.
I believe so.
Yeah, or 12.
Let me double.
Well-
Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
Because we were 10
Yeah,
when we
level
started,
20. Yeah, I
11
got. Yeah, I got my. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I completely forgot to level up last time.
Gotcha.
I haven't leveled up any of my stuff either, honestly.
This is fine. So
It
yeah.
won't be much fun after I'm done launching 6 more fireballs at this guy.
Please don't.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Let's.
Wait, we can Holiday. Let me exploit him for the greater good.
I mean, sure, but if he starts to try to, like, consume you, then I'm going to launch fireballs to save you.
Yeah, no, of course, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him to Kingdom Come.
Okay, I'm glad we're in agreement about this, because he looks honestly horrifying. And I don't trust him
it's-
whatsoever.
You know, the googly eyes kind of save the horror from me.
Yeah, you kind of glance over. He's just grinning very wide.
Are
The googly eyes somehow make it worse for me.
The eyes are rattling limply about.
you...
Significantly worse for me, actually.
Don't you want to learn the wonders of blood processing?
Cataclysmically worse for me, actually.
Come with me,
I'm
y'all.
gonna cast.
Mhm.
What, are you like an ooze or something, sir?
I'm a blood elemental.
Oh.
Real quick, I want to cast detect my at will detect magic
Sure.
on him.
What specifically are you trying to accomplish with this detect magic? What kind of...
If he's A, being summoned, B, if he, anything I can learn about what he is, like what kind of magic he's made out of, etc.
Okay. Yeah. So you learn, in your mind's eye, this is a blood elemental. It seems that, as with other elementals, he can manifest, in instances where blood exists. And there's a lot of blood here. Normally you don't see that many blood elementals, but, normally there's not a river of blood, so...
Alright. Hey, Platelet.
Hello! What's your name?
My name's Jack. What's yours?
My name's Platelet.
So, Platelet, what are you doing here?
I'm here to give anyone who wants one a grand tour of the blood processing factory.
Oh. Platelet, I can't wait to learn all about that, right, guys?
Do we have to? I mean, no.
If we want to free everyone perfectly fine without any casualties, yes.
I hide my spear that currently has a fireball charging on the tip of it behind my back, with the fireball charging part still visible behind my back. I'm like, definitely.
I'd kind of like to. I don't know much about blood. I don't have any.
It's
Wow!
probably fortunate.
There's a lot of blood here. Do you want some?
No, I think she's good. She has a lot of blood at home, is what she meant to say.
We have blood at home. Blood at home.
Well,
So,
large bloodless
Platelet,
woman, come
you
join
gotta
me.
promise us.
Yeah?
You gotta promise me a thing, and we'll go on your tour, though.
Yeah?
Okay. You gotta make sure none of us get hurt, because we're not gonna want, if one of us gets a boo-boo, none of us wants to do the tour anymore.
Oh, I understand.
Now, why don't you have a little boat?
Yeah, this is the blood boat.
Do we have to pedal this, or is this something you push?
The river is my body.
Oh! I don't think the fireball was going to work. It's a lot.
It's just like rethinking her options. It's like, do you think? I'm just like whispering, Jacqueline. Just like, do you think the spark of creation could like nuke the whole river? Like, do you think the radius of the whole thing? Do you think it goes on too long?
It's too big. It's too.
I feel like you call it the spark of creation. I feel like you'll create something and it'd be just twice as horrible as it is.
No. That's my deity that just destroyed Eastwood earlier.
Yeah.
I mean to ask, does he even create?
He can destroy a river.
No, the spark creation does create when I summon him. He creates a massive blast of radiant energy that turns any of my enemies to ash.
It turns them to me?
So no, it doesn't create. It doesn't create anything good, Reginald. It's just good. It's just the death god.
You large hairy man. You look like you have a lot of blood in you.
He sure does.
I sure do.
Excellent. Everyone come aboard.
So, other than being a disembodied blood entity, what do you do all day?
Well, I oversee the blood factory. It's a whimsical place where we talk and sing about blood all day.
I hope nothing gruesome happens inside the blood factory.
You say this, as you're all just kind of floating down the river. And I try and navigate to the next chamber. Welcome to the first of many areas of the blood factory. This is the meat room.
Is there supposed to be a scene change, or?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
We gotta see all the meat.
Is there like a Small World-esque singing happening, like theme park
Yes.
Never
stuff?
mind, I don't want to see the meat anymore.
Yeah, you kind of... This is very much like a Willy Wonka boat ride type vibe.
From hell.
Willy Wonka boat ride type vibe from hell. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of
the
float
part
down.
where there's no earthly way of knowing.
Yep.
Mr.
Yeah,
X.
except that's the entire park.
No, actually, there's no earthly way of rowing because we have a horrible, like, blood monster pushing our boat.
I'm wonderful.
You sure
Yeah.
are saving us so much energy and
Thank
keeping
you.
our blood so fresh.
What's the purpose of the meat room?
Oh, the meat room. The meat room is one of the few areas in the castle that is still alive.
Oh! Good!
Where'd you get all this meat from?
Or this meat
What?
is from the mountain.
Oh!
Wait, what? Oh no! Wait, you're saying that this room is alive?
That's right.
Why is it alive?
Oh, it's alive because despite the mountain being a corpse, as long as you give it a steady stream of blood, it can kind of sort of replenish it. The problem is, mortal blood doesn't really do the job that much. So it's just kind of this room.
Oh, so there's not really any blood in this room other than the river. None of this meat is live meat, it's dead meat.
Well, it's a live meat. The rest of the castle, the way it works is kind of loosey-goosey. But basically, because there's a lot of localized blood in this area specifically, this part of the mountain's still alive. Hopefully, one day we'll have enough blood to wake up the whole mountain.
What?
What part of the mountain's body is this room, by the way?
This is the spleen. Doesn't really do too much on its own. It's just a spleen.
Huh. Well, that's reassuring.
This is nice.
If only they will.
not nice, Jackman.
No, it's not nice, Reginald.
Uh,
I'm being nice.
I wish I wasn't
do,
nice. I really want to be mean, but I can't.
We gotta learn more about the mountain or else.
Why is the mountain still alive?
well, the head Dracula just wants it to be alive. I don't know his methods. Kevin just tells me that's what he wants.
You're not
Uh,
good at this.
I'm just trying to be a conscientious tour guide. Follow me! And, you get brought to, the next room. Now, this is the flesh hall.
Oh!
What's different between this room and the meat room?
This is a hallway.
Just this fucking
Oh.
image.
Of course. Why
I
not?
love this image.
How can I not have seen that?
I love this so much. Of just him, googly-eyed, standing in this low poly, just
Disaster.
purple flesh. I love this so much.
Is this room? Excuse me. Is this hallway also living?
Yeah, that's right. This is actually not the spleen anymore. This is the heart.
no.
Oh,
Got
no.
Already all the way there, huh?
Oh, actually, Mr. Pleatlet, sir,
Yeah?
Could you show us the heart? I've always wanted to see a mountain heart.
Why, you're standing inside it. It's real big.
Wait, we're inside of it?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
What the fuck
I
was that
really,
sound?
Jacqueline, I really want to fucking slice the walls. Jacqueline.
Let me.
Gotta give heartburn a whole new meaning.
We will come back here, Reginald, and we will slash away. Let's finish the tour so we have a game plan and we can scout ahead and see what parts we need to destroy so this fucking giant mountain doesn't come back to life. Honestly, have you... I know, oh god, it's not even alive, is it? This is, can I roll Arcana check just to see if this is actually life or if this is sort of like running electricity through a frog, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Like, you know...
Galvani, that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana.
That
Oh,
is
come the fuck on.
that is
Did I
that
have
one.
Did I have any inspiration at all from anything?
Because you're doing so well in playing along with Platelet's game, I'll allow it.
Okay, 17.
Cool. Yeah, you can see, like Platelet said, this appears to be very localized. So, even though there's blood in this heart, it's not really going anywhere. It's not pumping.
Yeah,
so it's
this
like
isn't...
vital, but it's not spreading to the rest of the body.
Yeah, guys, this isn't actually alive. It's not actually alive. It's like a...
Wait a second.
It's like our flesh golem friend, Frankie.
Wait, no. I think I just realized something terrible. What if he's
Okay,
not
we
trying
were-
to bring the mountain back to life? What if he's trying to bring it into undeath and turn the mountain into a vampire?
The mountain is already a vampire.
A double Dracula. Of
Wait,
course.
the mountain's a mountain and an old god.
The
Well,
mountain...
to
No, it's
vampirify it.
a mountain is the old god of vampires.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
That's right.
I'm surprised you came here
No one
without
has
knowing
ever
that.
mentioned it specifically. They've just said it's an old god.
Yeah, I'd just like to imagine fucking Platelet goes, that's right.
That's
Here's a gold
correct.
star. Braised with blood. Fucking leaving a gold star behind on them.
Here.
Look, all I'm saying is if you give me a gold star, it's going in my inventory.
I got the gold star. I got the question right.
You did! Now, what we do here is that we bring all of the, Hold on. Wait, let me check my notes. And, you see him frantically flipping through some notes. And the pages keep getting soaked with blood, and he looks more and more anxious.
Why did I write it with red ink?
Why did I write it?
Tell me the thing in red, please.
Cora, was there a thing you were going to do? I apologize.
No.
Okay.
You taking notes? This is how a living things work.
So, to the next room. And, Platelet leads you in here.
Crap. Well, no.
And you see a lot of, actually, roll Arcana if you want to know what these things are.
I will also roll.
Oh wait, we saw one of these before.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're blood
yeah.
weirds.
Yeah, okay. So you would
Really?
know, yeah, you see a bunch of blood weirds kind of working various bits of machinery. You see this huge clockwork machine, kind of jutting out of the side of the heart tissue.
that-
And mm-hmm.
Is that car a truck down there?
What? No.
Like right here.
Where?
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
No,
just a
it's
piece
just
of.
like a sci-fi piece of metal thing.
Is that not the blood truck?
It's
No.
not the blood truck. It just kind of looks like a truck. It's a
Now-
part of a ring.
Now
Anyway,
what we do is, and Platelet kind of leads you out, through this kind of factory area that's just filled with like jittering machines and tubes passing blood into different like areas. Now what we do here is out there where y'all were at, those were the blood cells. And we hook everyone.
God damn it! God fucking damn it!
And we hook everyone up to these machines through the cells. And that drains their blood to be processed and sent to different areas of the castle. We haven't been able to wake up the mountain just because there hasn't been enough blood and hasn't been powerful enough blood to go around. Maybe someday, though. But right now, mostly what happens is we send it to the different Draculas, and the various vampires and what have you, vampire spawn, and, they feed. And there's a big one that goes right to the head Dracula. And sure enough, you see, almost like a series of mail tubes, different, artificial, kind of blood, straws kind of shooting out in every direction. And this whole machine is like jutting out of the side of the heart matter. Like this thing is almost like a life support system. It's just something that was plugged into his heart. And yeah.
Do can we see exactly which tube is going to the head drag?
There appears to be a central tube, that is noticeably larger than the other ones.
I whisper to Jacqueline, we need to put garlic in that one.
we don't have garlic.
What do you mean you don't have garlic?
We never got garlic.
No, I'm pretty sure actually, when you all were in Gristle's hut, there was a lot of garlic and you stashed some of it. So you do have some garlic.
I don't have any in my inventory. I remember you saying like the head Dracula tries to keep any instance of garlic away from the castle.
This is true.
Does anyone have garlic in their inventory?
Yeah.
Reginald?
Oh, no, unfortunately, unless I can grow a garlic.
We did request Whackbeard to leave.
You did do that.
And
get garlic.
I will say...
maybe you could join forces with our barnyard friends.
Do you want to do a highs or lows to see if he snuck us some garlic?
Yeah, I'll say... I'll roll... Let's see.
Well, no, he was leaving. He was going to come back with garlic.
Right. Was that before or after? That was when he showed up with your crew, with his crew.
Yeah, that was before the Feastwood fight, so he would have.
That was before the Feastwood fight. Okay, so if that was excuse me, if that was
when
before,
we were still above ground.
Yes. Okay.
I thought that was at the end of last session. We sent him away to grab the garlic.
No, that was before, because that's when we were talking in the dock. At
the Black Feather fight.
Yeah. So you can just do a highs or lows to see if he actually.
Yeah.
I'm fine leaving up the chance.
Okay. I'll roll a heads or tails. Heads or tails.
Tails.
Tails. Okay. That was heads.
Damn it.
I do apologize. You do not have garlic yet. But you do, Whackbeard is a man of his word, and he will keep his promise. So you will get garlic. You just don't have it at the moment.
Then it's okay. We can sabotage everything else in every way.
Mhm.
Wait.
We could literally, like, destroy the machines here later.
Does anyone have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, Jack.
So, where do you get all this blood from?
Well, various villages in the surrounding area. Sometimes people give it willingly. I know the cults like to give offerings to their worshipped god.
Yeah, I bet. Quick question.
Yeah?
I noticed that, some this is a lot of blood.
There's so much blood. Not
It's
enough, though.
Not enough, I guess. It's never enough, huh?
Oh, I mean, it will be when it's enough to wake up the Dracula mountain.
Why would you want to wake
Where do
them up?
you
Take
get
a
more
nap?
Because cults and random villages might be able to supply some, but for a whole mountain?
I'm not really sure. To be honest, listen, between you and me, I've kind of asked about that because they've told me that I'm supposed to, we're trying to wake it up, but Kevin won't authorize me to send out more folks to gather more blood.
Oh, do you know why?
No, it's really inconvenient,
Kind of sounds like shooting the operation in the foot.
A little bit, unless they have something else planned for the blood, but I can't imagine what.
Darby wonders if this machine's already almost finished.
No, they only got the heart working.
Unless they have
Something's
something else planned.
trouble. I think it's just trouble in paradise, if you ask me.
What if they're just really bad managers? They seem to have been pretty incompetent so far.
That's what it feels like, we're working our asses off here. We're working our asses off here, and Kevin just won't let me get more folks. They don't send us
you
to
know,
Are
supply.
there, like, any live people still giving blood?
We should unionize, thank you. And to answer your question, currently no. I think we had a shipment of folks from the docks, but they seem to have disappeared.
Disappeared where?
I don't know. We had a whole bunch of pirates in cells, and they're just gone.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
know,
is
we-
that it for the tour, or is there more?
Oh, there's a little bit more. And, he leads you forward, over more gears. As you're kind of moving, some of the blood weirds shoot you a gaze. And, you reach, this little area. There's, you go through, this passageway out onto this, kind of walkway. And Platelet's like, and this is the final stop of our tour. This is the pump that we send, everything through to the rest of the mountain. Now, the other tubes are for individuals. They're for the departments, the locations. This is for the mountain itself.
That's a lot of blood.
It's a lot of blood.
And do you have to keep getting new blood?
We have to keep getting more and more.
Oh. That's lovely.
And that leads me to my final question for you all. And, as, this is said, you see, several of those blood weirds from before kind of inching out, through the walkway behind you. And Platelet just kind of turns to you vacantly, and smiles a little bit wider, and is like, "Can we have your blood?"
You know what? We're gonna have to think about it.
Oh no! I insist!
I cast Wall of Fire behind us to block the blood weirds. Alright, blow this fucker to Kingdom Come.
Alright.
I cast my charged fireball that has still never been.
Can we call it a night? No, guys, I got work awarded.
Oh, we were about to run into the encounter. I was gonna ask everyone to roll initiative, but we can, like, call it here for now if you really need to head out.
Unless you want me to autopilot you, Austin.
At this point, yes, because I need to catch up on sleep.
Gotcha.
I can run.
That's alright, guys.
I can run.
Gotta bounce early. Please
Aye.
lack of sleep, Austin.
Alright,
Anyway,
get some rest.
Later.
Later, Austin.
Alright, so, everyone roll initiative then.
Alright.
Alright. Cora's got a 13.
Boom, boom. Did I seriously roll a fucking nat 1 on the initiative?
You did do that.
Damn. Fuck
Alright.
me.
Is the 11, is that, Reginald's?
Reginald.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it goes Holiday, then Cora, then Reginald.
Do I still get off my Wall of Fire?
Yes. I will say yes.
Okay.
What that fireball I had charged is that?
We weren't in initiative yet.
Damn it.
Let me roll for the enemies. Alright, so Platelet got a 17, and the Blood Weirds have a 15.
Alright.
Alright.
For their initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Wall of Fire, let me see what it... 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
Gotcha.
Wall is opaque, lasts for the duration, up to a minute. And I'm gonna say, like, I make it kind of in its area.
Mm-hmm.
So, one side of the wall you selected when you cast this spell, each creature within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall has to make the save. So, I don't know how many water weirds need to make a save, but they have to roll above a 17 or take 25 fire damage.
Gotcha. Let me roll that for them. I'm going to say probably the one in front is directly hit. and it got an 8, so it does not save. Yep. Give me 1 sec to open my calculator, because I didn't have it open. Alright, so that was 25 fire damage?
Correct.
Awesome. Alright. Yeah, you kind of singe this, this water, or this blood weird, and it kind of, and bounces back. Alright. Holiday, you are first.
First.
There's blood weirds behind us, and Mr. Chunky Salsa platelet the blood elemental in front of us.
It's me, Platelet, the blood elemental. I love you. Can I have your blood?
No.
Except for you, tall bloodless woman.
I'm trying to see if there's like...
I don't need your blood, because you don't have any.
I was trying to look to see if I had a spell I could change to be blood related, to just like destroy platelets somehow.
Just undo this fucking blood creature.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure if there's a word I can change realistically.
Uh-huh.
There is a funny one I realize that's very simple, but it's very obvious what it does.
Mm-hmm.
If you just change fireball to fireballs.
That is pretty good. That is pretty fun.
But, I honestly wonder... Wait, what does banishment exactly do?
It should have... Yeah, okay, so... You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left, or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left, or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 5th level or higher, you can target one individual creature for each spell slot above level 4.
Okay, so there was an interesting one that we were talking before.
Yeah?
Which is changing Dawn to Damn.
Uh-huh.
It was just a more extreme version of banishment.
I will say it would be a more specific version of banishment. Because damn implies hell.
Yes.
So I will say, yeah, if you did Dawn for damn, that would essentially be banishment, but specifically to the hell plane.
Sending them to hell.
I figured out why.
Like Bayonetta style.
What was that, Babe?
It's a pain in the ass.
It is a little bit of a juggling act.
You have to come up with a whole new spell and balance it out and just break the entire flow of a game every time you want to use it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It sucks.
We'll figure out a more streamlined way of using it before Caverns.
You need to start thinking of these ahead of time and pitching them.
We were talking about it before, but we didn't come up with an exact use of it.
Yeah.
That being said,
I had in mind that it would probably be something like banishment, though.
Right. Maybe
so are you casting banishment or damn?
I'm going to attempt to cast. You know what? Wait, where is this? It's level 5 spell? You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to attempt to send Platelet to hell.
Okay. So it is concentration. Is there like a save that needs to be made, or is it just okay? Yeah, spell save DC 17.
Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Charisma, something that Platelet has a +0 in.
That's surprising.
That is
I couldn't tell from that tour.
Yeah, that was a 4. So I guess Platelet goes to hell. Yeah, so
You know what the worst part is?
what?
Because we're not killing him, that means he can come back.
Yeah. Well,
that's the worst part.
Oh, hold on.
I
one
think
moment.
it should be up to DM interpretation.
Whatever you want, but like, if someone wanted, for some reason, to resummon him from hell.
I think, honestly, you made Platelet stronger. Probably gonna get like demon blood in him now.
Yeah, so as long as you are holding concentration, Platelet is in hell. If after
for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute. Which, need I remind you, each turn is 6 seconds, so you would need to do it for 10 turns. Or, you know, if you can wrap everything up or escape or whatever, in that time. Up to y'all, of course.
So if I hold this for a minute, he will stay in hell.
Yes, correct.
I swear to God, if you leave that in my domain.
Oh, that's your domain.
Flash.
If you leave that in my boss's domain.
Now I really want to make sure I succeed. Now I'm even more curious how this will affect everything. You said your boss wanted blood, right?
He wanted Dracula blood, not whatever the fuck this thing is.
Dracula blood in there. I'm pretty sure some of Beastwood's blood got thrown in there.
How did you ever get any higher rank than, like, Patsy?
Oh, I was the only one my god would actually speak to.
Actually, judging from what I saw about your god being a giant chicken, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I guess you could say we're birds of a feather.
I can't wait for this adventure to be over.
Okay, so incapacitated. Usually with banishment, is there, because I'm not sure, it doesn't seem to indicate that there's like a save I could do on Platelet's turn to escape.
No. I just have to not break concentration, it seems.
Okay. Connor, verify.
Looking at the spell's prescription, there is no repeated save from what I see.
Incapacitated.
However, it
5e.
is damned instead of banished.
Yeah, well, I was just making the rules banished, but specifically in hell. Let me look at the rules of incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. Got it. Okay, so there's nothing Platelet can do.
Yeah. Honestly, if he does come back, he'd be like afraid, even if he can't suffer the fear effect. I don't know. Do whatever you want with what this happens.
He comes back wearing like 7 demon skulls, and the demons are trying to get him to leave.
They worship me as one of their own now.
I replaced Pride.
Guess what, Jacqueline? I killed the Baron. I'm your new sugar daddy.
Eldritch Blast.
But okay. So, does that make your action, Holiday?
I believe, yeah, that should. I just cast a little fight spell, so...
Okay, yeah. Next up would be the Blood Weirds. So, this, firewall, You see them kind of trying to tap up against it, to no avail. And then suddenly, they take notice of a channel, underneath the floor. And as you look down, you see that the floor, the surface of the floor does appear to be glass, with thick red running underneath. And they kind of slurp down, and one of them jumps up at Reginald and constricts.
Alright, what's Reginald have to do?
Does a 13 hit Reginald?
No, Reginald.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, Reginald just steps to the side.
Mm-hmm. The other one goes at Holiday. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. So neither of those hit. Both of them did seep up through the floor, though. They are amongst you now. They are, in fact, among us. Cora, what would you like to do? Actually, real quick before you actually take your turn, Cora, roll insight.
Oh, goody.
All right. Yeah, that is a 22. So you are looking at these water weirds, and you notice that they don't seem to be paying you much mind. You figure what Platelet said before about you not having blood, and therefore they don't need your blood. They seem to just straight up be ignoring you.
I can't believe they just ignore broke bitches. They're just
Damn.
like that robot chick is like fucking broke. We don't need her. We're gonna rob the people who have blood.
I got all this armor and health, and it's all pointless because I can't draw aggro.
Oh my gosh.
Tricky, indeed.
Well, just smack them then.
Yeah, what you got? What you
Liquid.
got? They are liquid, yes.
Well, blast them then. Either way.
How big is our arena?
I will say it is,
Because we look like we're on a kind of a narrow walkway.
yes. I will say it's wide enough to fit, like, 3 of you shoulder to shoulder.
That information is useless. Give me a foot number.
Okay.
15. We all take up a 5-foot square.
Yeah. So 15
That is
feet
convenient
wide.
because that is the exact radius of Spirit Guardians.
Oh!
I guess Spirit Guardians.
Alright, what does Spirit Guardians do?
That's where you make like a field where anything that enters or remains in it gets damage over time.
Right, that one.
Yeah, you
Cool.
call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, just aesthetics.
Mhm.
When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. I'm gonna say this the whole theme. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time, or a turn starts, or when it when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay. Does
On a
that...
successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
Gotcha. Does that trigger, now then, since they technically have entered the space? By virtue of the space spawning on top of them. I think
It doesn't seem to say.
I'm going to say for the purposes of this encounter that it would make sense for it to. Especially since you're like right after them in turn order. So this just works. So let me make those. Yeah?
Yeah. Wisdom saving throws.
Yes. Well, that's a 3 and a 10, so that does not make it, I assume.
Spell save DC is 17.
Yup, nope. So roll that damage.
For how many?
For the 2 blood weirds. All right, and you said it was radiant damage, correct?
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. Very cool.
And
Mm-hmm.
bonus action cast healing word on myself at 4th level.
All right, cool. Roll that healing. Hell yeah.
So that's 17.
Yes. All right, very nice. So you are healed for 17. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No. That was my bonus action, so I'm good.
Cool. All right, next up would be Reginald. What does Reginald do?
Alright. Reginald,
Reginald.
setting up that hunter's mark. You know what? He doesn't get to do this. Why not conjure volley? Would that actually hit our friends, though?
What does
You
Conjure
just
Volley
have
do again?
Reginald say it's
Oh yeah,
Reginald
that's right.
all over them.
That's the thing that he just got.
Yeah, it's each creature in a 40-foot radius, 20-foot high cylinder. Yeah, that would hit everybody. Never mind. Single attacks. Hunter's mark on one of these, and he's just going to focus down on one of these, hitting with the dwarven thrower.
Oh, does he have his new axe studded yet?
Not yet.
It's an edge.
All right, yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll.
Convenient.
That also
Second one.
hits.
I believe the hunter's mark does
1d6.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 26 damage. 28, 33 damage. 33 damage.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Hunter's mark.
How are you splitting this?
45 damage.
Whatever. So the first hit would have done 14 plus 6, 20 damage.
Okay.
The second hit would have done 12, 7, 19 plus 6, 25. The second hit is 25.
Okay. Are you doing this all on one or
All on one.
describe your kill?
Reginald with his Reginald comes in, slices a water weird in half, slices it again, the second time, and then with sort of a kick, their little core in their face
Mm-hmm.
that I have there.
Yeah.
He like kicks out with his boot, It flies off the ledge and shatters,
Mhm.
and the blood just sort of pours to the floor.
Hell yeah. All right. Is there anything else that Reginald does before we move on to Jacqueline's turn?
Nope, that's it for Reginald.
All right, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline,
Oh wait, I forgot to roll fucking Alicia. Maybe she's just sitting this one out.
getting real thirsty.
Yeah.
You just see her like lapping up the blood from the exploded blood weird.
Listen, don't judge me. I'm
No
like this.
judgment here.
I'm like this because of my father.
How did the
We all
fire?
got daddy issues here. Don't worry, none of us are immune.
What was that?
How did fire affect our good friends, the water weird? By the way.
It seems like it didn't affect them as much as you would expect. But it
Okay.
did hurt them. They seem resistant to it.
All right. I feel like this is a Jacqueline's going to dismiss the wall of fire
Okay.
and cast hex on whatever remaining water weird there is.
Oh yeah, I should
And
delete one of them.
actually, you know what? Screw it.
Mm-hmm.
No hex.
Okay.
Spend sorcery point to cast wait, let me see if I can do this real quick. All right. Actually, I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. 1. How many water weirds are left real quick? Oh, just 1? Then
Just the
never
one.
mind. Then just 1 sorcery point and Gatling Gun Eldritch Blast.
All right. Cool. Go ahead.
That is...
Yeah. All those except the 11 hit.
I'm not done.
Oh. Okay.
Bonus action to sorcery point. Cast it again.
Okay.
That is 12, 15, 13, so it's total of 25 plus 15, 40. I hit a total of 5 times, yes.
Yes, that's correct.
40, 53, 63. As Jacqueline just sort of
Yeah, you pump this thing full of so goddamn much eldritch energy. Go ahead and describe that kill.
Jacqueline twirls the blood staff and with its bouquet of roses at the end, pumps it and starts like sort of rolling it in her hand so it's spinning, and it's just launching magenta after magenta eldritch blast, basically Swiss cheesing this thing and knocking out its little core. and shattering it
Cool.
as its Swiss cheese body then splats apart.
All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, you've killed these two water weirds. You start to hear
Blood
some
weird.
commotion, or blood weirds rather. Sorry.
It's okay.
I forgot to edit the character sheet for them. Little peek behind the curtain. Anyway, fucking yeah, so you start to hear some commotion as it sounds like the blood weirds in the other room are kind of wondering what's going on. Do you do anything to prevent their approach?
I never actually lost concentration of the flame wall.
You said you dispelled it.
I said I was going to cast Hex, and then I
Oh,
changed.
okay. So it's still up?
Yes.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay then. If you want to just hang out here for a minute, to damn platelet for all eternity.
Allegedly, but yes.
You know, this is going to come to bite us in the ass.
Hopefully.
So, you think Ashe is going to let go of a character like Platelet?
Oh no, that's exactly why I want to banish them.
I'm a fan favorite. An
Platelet's
instant
going to come
classic.
back and be way worse. I'll stat it up for you, Ashe. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to fight the real 7th Dracula. Platelet. Dracula of the Bloodworks.
The blood spawn.
He just comes back in a new sexy demon form, and it's like, oh no.
First, I wanted your blood, but now you've damned me to hell. Now I want to be your blood.
Oh god.
I
Please let
just-
me
I
inside
just-
your circulatory system.
Oh.
I want
Holiday-
to puppet you.
A holiday just, for some reason, just starts sweating. Continuing the fucking ritual to hopefully ban this horrible abomination.
I'm
where
going to
it
be
was
real
better
with
belong.
you. I'm going to be real for you, Holiday. I think you did the worst possible spell you could have done against this thing.
Well, you see,
We should have just killed it.
well, you see, here's the thing.
You're
It's
not
Hell's
smart.
problem now. Holiday says, completing the ritual.
Thanks,
and, then doing,
Holiday.
like, and then doing the fucking sign of the agnostic church. Draw it, like, mapping out a small campfire.
Oh, so while you're kind of deliberating here, you actually notice, there's a tube above you, that's kind of spilling out blood like a waterfall, and from that tube, Tyr shows up.
Hello.
What?
Oh, Tyr, we
Covered in
thought,
blood.
yeah,
Yes.
Tyr, we thought you died.
I'm just
I kind of look around, and I say,
Hit Castlevania song "Bloody Tears" begins to play.
I say, yeah. I mean, you know, I can't remember anything that's happened to me over the past 20 minutes. I just maybe 2 hours. I don't know.
You fell asleep doing the backstroke on the blood river.
Oh,
We've been exploring the heart of the mountain, it seems. There's this blood processing factory here.
and a blood tour guide who I'm currently finishing banishing right now. To hell. Excuse me, damning to hell.
you're doing some kind of ritual.
Yes, I
Yeah,
changed
they-
my dawn spell to be damn with my quote gauntlet. To
Oh,
damn
okay.
into hell. Please, can we like can we just show Tom what Platelet looks like for context?
Yes, absolutely. There he is.
you can see, the only
yeah.
option was to banish him to hell.
Well, is he originally from hell?
I
that's
just
the
want
thing.
your
The damn spell
blood.
is different from banish. Damn just sends them to hell. It doesn't matter where they're from.
Okay.
No, yeah.
And he's just letting this happen?
He's it didn't seem like there was something that we could like. So the way I rolled this is that the quote gauntlet changed dawn to damn, and I was like, okay, it's banishment rules but specifically to the hell plane. It didn't seem like there was anything in banishment for like follow-up saves to escape. Are there supposed to be?
Oh, well, so it depends. So if they're naturally from the place that you banish them, they're sent there and then they're kind of just stuck there.
Honest. Yeah, no. He would be coming back, no matter what.
But if this is a different thing and where it's similar, into where it's like you're sending them to hell, because here I've actually got the banishment spell. Let me put it in the.
It's already in chat.
Oh, I can't.
Oh yeah.
Look, I just showed up. Okay, I'm sorry.
Welcome. Thank you for showing up.
But yeah, no, I'd say that would be an up to the DM kind of thing with a modified spell, because the only time that they're like stuck there is if they're naturally from there. But if this one is specifically sending things to hell but supposedly keeping them there, then it would be.
Yeah,
that would be a little overpowered if it's just like, oh, you beat the concentration goes through.
Yeah,
I was always under the impression that banishment was just a like temporarily take this enemy out of the battle.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work on like actual bosses, but considering Playlet is just a
it's a bit overpowered.
Yeah. Here's
it's
what
also
else.
Using level 5 spell slot when banishment is usually 3.
No, it's 4.
I can only even use
it's still very overpowered too. And
we're not permanently sending Platelet to hell.
I mean, listen, if there's a good justification for it, I will allow it on the caveat that it would only work because Platelet is honestly very weak, all things considered.
It's like,
like I said, this is definitely not work on like actually strong enemies, but like I imagine that Platelet was also basically just a blood weird.
A little bit
beefier. Also the thing that if we were to send at this point in the campaign, any boss that we were to send to hell will probably just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because honestly, what you really should let us do is banish Platelet here, and then let me resummon him with my Summon Greater Demon spell.
You mean you're gonna become a greater demon? Oh no!
It's currently a race of who can summon
Platelet evolved
first.
into Clot.
So really, ideally, what we should do is we should wait for me to get the spell that lets me. Oh no, wait, I have it. I just don't have it prepared. So I've got planar binding too. So if Connor summons him after I take a long rest and swap out the spell, I can planar bind him to make the spell's concentration, instead of it lasting an hour, I could have it last 24 hours.
We also forget that the Draculas can summon demons as well. So
they can do that.
We need to summon him first. Wait, do you know how useful this would be if we summoned the tour guide as our ally? We could get him to help
I think what we really need to do is we need to break into the head Dracula's library. And Tyr says this in character. He likes libraries. It hasn't come up yet. He says, we gotta break into his library. We gotta find out what demons he has. And then we just gotta summon them first, so when he goes to summon them, they're not there.
This is
We just need their name.
very
Came out
convenient.
from the library.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. We were gonna head that way anyway, because we still had to deal with, get some more information, as well as, I guess we could knock out 2 birds, 1 stone, and take out Gummy once and for all. Because apparently, one of the hags that takes care of Dracula lives there.
I mean, should we sabotage this whole blood operation first, since we're here?
Oh yeah, we should probably try to take care of the blood operation.
All right.
Hey,
So
Tyr, do you have any
so
garlic
I
on
can
you?
catch up, having just jumped in here with no context.
Mhm.
Is the blob thing still here?
No.
No, he is in hell where he belongs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say because it's really interesting and the reasons you gave were really fun, that as long as you're able to hold the concentration for a minute, you can send Platelet to hell permanently.
But only Platelet.
Only this
Like I
is
said, I'm not.
yeah.
I would never cast a spell,
Yeah.
assuming it would work on a boss.
Yeah,
because
this
it would just not work. They'd be too strong to resist it. That being said, I assumed from the start that Platelet was also just a regular blood weird, but just horribly creepy.
So he is a blood elemental. It is like a different stat block. He is stronger than the blood weirds, and has more moves. But he's not like way stronger than the blood weirds.
Yeah, he's still kind of like a mook.
It's not like we'll ever know.
Oh, we'll know
Damning him.
once Tyr summons him.
No, yeah,
Well,
I mean,
again,
if
ideally we find something stronger to summon that the head Dracula would probably summon.
It's fine. We'll just overlevel.
Okay, I'm
Platelet
actually-
and the strongest demon in hell.
to peel back the curtain, yes.
I don't want to talk about Platelet anymore.
I'll fill y'all in on some funny stat things.
Yeah.
Because there are some interesting observations here comparing the water weirds with the blood elemental. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, Platelet is sent to hell. Congratulations.
Yeah, we sent him to hell. We're trying to move this little story along. This is a blood factory. They're trying to resurrect the Dracula, the mountain. However, they don't nearly have enough blood to fill an entire mountain with the people that they've already killed. Not only they're trying to, I mean, I guess they have less mouths to feed now, but they also got less leadership since we've came through. So
we just gotta wreck this place.
Yeah, we just kind of have to wreck this place real good.
Hey, Tyr, do you have any garlic on you?
Nope.
Damn it! Oh well.
But I
economy's
could
in shambles.
transform one of us into a giant monkey, and then that giant monkey could go on a rampage.
That could work.
Interesting. Do you think I would keep my wings if I was transformed into a giant monkey?
No.
I'm sorry, were you the one who can transform people into
Yeah,
giant
I can.
I put my hand on your shoulder and I say, if you truly believe that is the place where you need to evolve to, I'm sure the magic will let you keep your wings. And I cast polymorph on you.
It does not give
I
you wings.
truly
Do you
believe
resist?
that this is what it was meant to be.
All right, you just turn into a normal giant ape.
God damn it!
I can't give you wings.
Only Red can do that.
Once you're in your giant ape form, I
Okay,
turn
no.
to the rest of the party and I say they didn't believe in the power of evolution enough.
Yeah, no, they believe in their own stupid chicken god.
I yelled down. Hey, that stupid
No,
chicken
you're a
god's
monkey.
the one
You can't speak.
Yeah, you can't
I
speak.
attempt to yell down, hey, that stupid chicken god's the one who just obliterated a Dracula. Meanwhile, I'm screaming.
You also can't understand what we're saying.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
yeah.
I can't see what
You are
guys...
literally
Yeah,
a
you're
giant
literally a giant monkey. You retain your alignment. Obviously your goals. Like all of that stuff. Like you know we're
that's
friends.
not good. Oh, that's not good. That's not
you know your primary mission is to destroy the facility around you.
Does that include with you guys in it?
Yeah, like you wouldn't like directly attack us, but if by attacking the fortifications around you, it started to collapse everything in, you as the monkey might not be able to tell that. Maybe your instinct will. I don't know. I'm not the giant monkey.
Alright, what can I... Alright. I cast... How do I cast to
You
attack?
can't cast spells anymore. You are a monkey.
No, how do I attack?
Oh,
Yes.
you just roll off of the giant monkey stat block.
There's a giant mod in there's a giant monkey stat block, but how do I roll off of that?
Just R/D20.
Or you just click the D20 button.
You can also pick up boulders and chuck them.
You could say that a holiday's going apeshit.
Can I roll to hit the DM?
All right.
Come get me, motherfucker!
I mean, let's be real. We can just time lapse this.
Yeah.
We know what's happening.
Yeah, if you wanna just like wreck shop, and say there's a fun montage set to music, we can do
I just
that.
imagine Holiday looks like one of those like massive oolong monkeys from fucking Dragon Ball Z,
Mhm.
but with like the full gold fur.
Okay,
to make her
Come
hair
on. Come on. Golden macaque. Giant golden macaque.
Yes, the giant golden macaque.
Yes.
I just run around obliterating everything with my Super Saiyan powers.
You mean macaque?
Macaque. Macaque.
No,
Macaque.
macaque. It's a macaque because I'm a chicken because I'm a bird. I was playing Hot Wings last episode.
Okay, I will say, here's just a fun thing.
Yes.
As Giant Monkey Holiday is wrecking shop, you can see that actually she does still have wings, but they're the size of her normal wings, so they're not going to do anything.
They're attempting to weakly flutter and doing literally nothing. What is this weird cat monkey? What the fuck?
That's a macaque.
They're like a weird cat and a monkey.
They're from, I think they're Japanese.
No, there's a weird looking cat outside.
It's a macaque.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's Holiday, by the way. That is exactly what she looked like, but massive.
Incredible.
With tiny wings. With hilariously disproportionate wings. I just go around obliterating everything. I move back to the previous room after I blow up this one.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show me the previous room again?
Yeah, of course.
I like to imagine you occasionally try and fly and then get upset when it doesn't work.
Yeah, you can see my wings fluttering weakly. Very weakly. Okay, so I grabbed this weird truck-shaped structure.
Mm-hmm.
And I just yeet it at all the tubes.
Uh-huh.
In this like dispensary area over here.
Uh-huh.
And then I like grab what remains of the tubes, like up here, and I just yank them down and totally dislodge all of it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you fuck up their whole operation here. The tubes are in disarray. The blood pumps, seem to be in turmoil. There's just a bunch of ripped tissue and viscera. The blood weirds, they had no idea this was coming, so they're taken completely goddamn off guard. Yeah, you fuck everything up. And, we just montage This
There's one
this
more
whole
place
shit.
I need to go.
Oh,
The Heart Room.
Only song that's playing in my head is Walking on Sunshine.
why do you sound like you're in?
Sorry.
Okay, there you are.
You
Sorry.
sound like Holiday just sat on you.
You said
Sorry. I literally was sitting on my my device. I am playing
incredible.
because my computer is broken.
All right.
I come in here and I just start absolutely ripping away all of the flesh to try to kill this target.
All right. Yeah. There's a whole heaping bunch of torn flesh, just absolutely ripped asunder.
What is
Here's
beyond
like
the walls?
walking behind this and is like, you guys followed like a blood jelly thing through this whole thing?
We were trying to learn more about the. We were trying to learn more about what's going on here.
Here says, that's very smart. I would have just turned one of you guys into a giant monkey and had you rampage through the place.
Oh yeah, no, we wanted to, learn, which is probably why we didn't do that.
Does the heart stop beating?
So
Technically, we wouldn't be able to break that.
yeah, you just
Lore-wise, we
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to actually destroy the valves.
Why?
God bullshit. They have their own damage reduction shit going on.
What if I keep hitting them? They can't retaliate.
It's still God bullshit.
Here's what I'll say. The place looks like it's in bad shape.
Like, we've destroyed the machinery,
Mhm.
keeping it alive. It's a matter of, or quote unquote alive. This place is the equivalent of running electricity through a dead frog,
Yeah.
and watching it tap dance. It's not truly alive. It's just simulating the nerves.
So on a purely physical perspective, you fucked this thing up. That is what I will say.
All right.
So monkey form of you is like, yes, it's dead. Real form of you is like, oh, well, I mean, it's not fully dead. That's not possible, but it's messed up.
Yeah, it's to explain, Steven, because we dealt with this in Outcast Song. Gods old and new have their own damage reduction that can only be penetrated if you have an art, a magic item made out of or by a god, or you are a god yourself. So,
Yeah.
honestly, looking to invest, maybe talking with your god and getting one of those. It would probably be a very high level spell, like that's like 9th level spell shit. Or divine intervention level shit.
Well, actually, I guess if I didn't already use my quote gauntlet, I could have just summoned otherworldly worm. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then him blast it, but yeah. Too late for that now.
Well, all right.
All right. We destroyed it.
You've done it.
We did it.
I may not have fully destroyed the heart, but I have wounded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to regenerate at least parts of the flesh, I would imagine, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good enough for me then. That sets them back tremendously, even in this room.
Yeah. Cora, how are you doing? I was learning that.
I don't know. I'm kind of just watching.
Okay. Well, you don't have a bloodlust. That's good. in other news, where to next?
The whole time Holiday was rampaging, you just saw an absolute just like fire and penchant for just like obliteration in her expression as she was destroying everything.
I like to imagine the rest of the party. Okay, she can't understand us. We can talk shit about their weird chicken god. Go. Everyone comes up with their own zingers.
And
I like none of you are concerned with the fact that like I
Light
can
bulb.
literally summon the god at will to disintegrate everything.
yeah, but you don't understand what they're saying. You're a monkey.
Yeah,
No,
you're.
I'm saying that out of character. Like,
Okay.
I love how that's what you're.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
oh, it's a massive chicken, Lamel. Meanwhile, that chicken just like completely, like, actually outlines the guy.
Yeah, I mean, one counter spell, it doesn't come up.
Yeah. No, we could have killed the worm at any time. It's worthless.
But
Not much setup for that. If we were fighting something smarter, then maybe.
It's fine. I'll just pick up the worm and fly away with it for 3 turns.
oh, worm?
Oh, worm!
All right.
What
as
if the creature we're fighting can fly?
Well, that's fine.
this is a valid question, and as you ponder it in your mind's eye, we zoom out, and our party takes a sigh of relief, having considerably set back the Dracula's plans. Further out, we see a library and an old woman.
A library?
A library and an old woman tending to the books. And that's where we'll end it off for tonight.
Alright, is it bad that this library looks like a convenience store, like, sets of, like, drink cabinets?
It does
Like
kind of look
refrigerators?
like a convenience store, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to reload it.
All right. Plugs.
Plugs.
To start off, I guess. Hi, I'm Ashe. I run this campaign. For the most part. Asterisk.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm the GM. And you can find me on Tumblr and co-host at Ashe and Thorns, as well as Mastodon at Ashe and Thorns, at mastodon.art, I believe it is. And yeah, those are my places. Also my website, ashandthorns.art. You can go there. I have art there, and at a point in the future, I will host my webcomic there. Next up, I'm gonna throw it over to Jacqueline.
It's me, Jacqueline, or Hop Pop. I'm Connor. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. I got Blue Sky now, but I haven't posted there yet because
It's shit's gotten rough.
It got rough.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it after.
Okay. I'm on lots of things. But I think it's time to tell Austin. Oh my God, Austin. What's your plugs? You can find me on all sorts of social media sites. Instagram, Twitter. I'll post maybe. I got things in the works probably. I don't know. I'm not Stu. Anyway, Tab.
No.
Yeah.
Stop asking.
Love you, babe. And finally, oh wait, Steven. We always forget about Steven.
Wow!
I'm sorry,
Justifiably so.
Hello,
Steven,
What?
Steven, you're still a monkey. You can't give a plug.
What do you mean?
You're still. It lasts for an hour.
I am. Ooh, ah. No, but I'm Archbishop
Wait,
Polly.
Tom, break your concentration so Steven can do his book.
No.
I kind of want to start the next session with Steven still being a monkey.
Oh God.
I will remember this.
Again, I'm Venti/Steven. I played Archbishop Holly Gleamfeather. You can find me at Venti179 on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube, 2 days from now, Sunday, the finals of my Pokemon Draft League I've been in for like a billion weeks. I'm gonna be in the finals, fighting one of my good friends, and it's gonna be a battle of the ages. Besides that, you can also find me on Twitter at Steventy9. I don't know what Blue Sky is. It sounds like a Twitter replacement that will probably not do incredibly well because that's how every competitor site for everything in social media works nowadays, unfortunately. That's how monopolies work, folks. Anyways, Tom, plug your whatever. Do it.
Yeah, so my plug today is moving your refrigerator in front of your oven. Just take your refrigerator from wherever it is right now and move it in front of your oven. It opens up so much more space in your kitchen. You'll be so surprised. And if you don't feel like doing that, then I recommend showing up in the last 5 minutes of the D&D game, not explaining yourself, casting polymorph on one of your players, and leaving. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Night, and see you next time on Assault on Mount Dracula. I ran out of breath there. Night.
You didn't run out of recording space, did you?
No.